Good afternoon and welcome back. So let's jump in the game and see what we have here. Let's start without goals first, just to go through a few things here. And then let's do a run with goals later. Because I want to change the goals to a slightly different thing. So, there was an issue with the magic stuff, but we need to unlock that first. So let's just go through the game. Oh, there's also something that I need to remove from the messages. And we are setting a building down. We get that message for the building queue. And we don't need that. Oh, and I also need to replace those placeholder things to there, the graphics here. That's something I also need to do. But it's only bug fixes on the agenda today, so should have time for that as well. give them a droid here. Let's get some hunters. Okay, now we have this. And yeah, these are out of range at the moment. And yeah, we are missing one here. The meat one is missing, and we have some other problems with the layout and stuff like that, so I need to go in and fix the layout of this window and then check the proper prices here. So work here. Okay, let's assign it over here. And also assign a droid. Okay, I think this room here is bugged. But I'm not 100% sure. No, it's not. Okay, good. Just looked strange that it wasn't being picked. But it wasn't grown properly yet. Okay. Sign workers here. Okay, now we have 470. This is costing us 100. Okay, so unlock works, but if we spawn them, it's too expensive. So the unlock is correct, but the spawning is not. Let's do this, and then this is the next one. Then we are done with research. And then the next is unlocking magic stuff. Okay, let's assign a worker here. Carriers. scout tower over here. Doesn't really matter where that is, but okay, let's do the last research here. Now we can start unlocking stuff here. Let's see. Let's unlock this. Okay, these should be... yeah, they should all be at max capacity at the moment, because we have supercharged production researched. Sorry about that. So now this is done. And let's assign some workers here. So let's go here and let's start exploring. Because we have a lot of scouts, we just need to make sure that we get enough food incoming here. And we can also send out scouts to cultivate. But that permanently removes 5 of them. So if I send these out, they're removed. Maybe I also need to add the magic menu in here, so that we don't need to click here and then here just to spawn in. Oh, and this is also not updating. Yeah, but still removed it, so it was already unlocked, so yeah, okay, this is completely bugged. So don't use the magic menu. Let's just send out a few more scouts here. And that should use the same system as the research menu, but for some reason, yeah, the problem is it doesn't remember what is unlocked and stuff like that, so that would be the issue. Okay, that also costs stew. Now we need to wait for this to be produced. There we go. Okay, let's cultivate that. think we have this one here that we can cultivate, but it should be all of them. Okay, it's up here. Let's cultivate that. Gives us water. And that's the whole world map. So, everything researched. A whole world map unlocked. No more worship points. Yeah, I think that's everything that we can do here. Go over here. We are getting the imports spawned in here. Stone, wood, water, and gold. Yep, that's basically the end of the game at the moment. So yeah, we don't have anything that we can unlock here. So let's just skip that and then jump into fixing issues. First issue is the pricing for magic stuff. Get magic costs. So this is the magic costs and not the unlock costs that we need. Get magic unlock costs. Here we have the unlock costs. But I think we need to save this. Which I don't. Oh no, I do have this here. But for some reason I'm not using that properly. So let's have a look here. Okay, I have the tree here, but here this is empty, so okay, that would be the first change. So that we are checking against this to see if anything is unlocked. Yeah, here we want to find that, and we couldn't find that, so we got an issue here. Now we should be able to find that and see is it true or false, and it should give us a better idea there. Then the magic notes need to put in a better thing. So what am I doing here? Using a uniform grid. No, let's not do that. Let's change this. Let's replace it with a normal grid panel. And then we do have a few issues here. Child grid. This is the content here. And this is our column. I basically move everything from here. This is column 1. No, it's row 1. So that one. Okay. Then we need to clear the children here. So that is empty. And we start, and should have made a save game for that, damn it. But let's just get to that again. Not that we need those. I just want to do research, but just want to unlock this here, so let's go this way before we do anything else. I think I still have an XP or worship points cheat, but I'm not using that at the moment. Would be easier for testing, but let's just do it like this. Also, lets me show off the game a bit for people watching, so that's a good idea. Okay, should do it. Unlock this. And with each unlock, each research, we get more people that we can use, which also boosts the generation of worship points. We need 200 points to unlock the magic menu, so let's wait for that. While this is going on, let's also queue up the production here. Not construction, not production. So this should be done in a minute, in a moment. Let's see. One more stone, yeah, no. Okay, we do have enough tools. So let's get 3 hunters here. Yeah, the deer are quite fast once they are hunted, but sometimes 3 of them are enough to corner one and then kill it, and it will explode into a meat pile where they can then pick pieces from that are delivered here. Okay, we do have enough points, so let's just unlock that. And let's also do the upgrades here, which makes the tools better. So they switch to different spears. The others switch to iron tools and are slightly faster now. And they are carrying stuff back from when they harvested it. And the next one would double the production, and then we have quadruple production supercharged in here. So that's the increased production is double production. This is quadruple production. Expansion opens up the building of the scout tower to do world map exploration, but we don't need that at the moment. I want to focus on this here. So let's unlock that. And let's see. Okay, that worked. So if I close this, open it up again. Okay, it doesn't remember, which is not good. The other thing is that for some reason these two are in the same spot. So I'm doing something wrong. I think I know what I'm doing wrong, so let's go here. And this condition here is wrong. We want this one. So we are taking the... So if this is 4, then go in here. If this is 5, we go in this range. Then we are subtracting 5 to go back to 0, and then go through the columns. So that should be fixed now. The other thing is I need to make sure that this menu kind of remembers what it is doing. So on construct, we initialize that. Let's also check on the magic node. We need to make that. So here we have our is unlocked. The problem is that we are recreating those. So the is unlocked here doesn't work because we're deleting the nodes and we are recreating them every time we open this. So what we need to do here is we need to check the magical unlock. So what we need to do is get the controller reference here, check magic unlocks, get the resource type, and test that. Or maybe, let's see. No, we need to check if this is not unlocked. Then we go here. Otherwise, we go to this one where we are getting the spawn one of X. Yeah, this should fix that issue. Same thing here. Okay, here I want to go. So I don't want to have the direct access to that. So if this is not unlocked, then we are unlocking it. If it is already unlocked, then we should spawn a resource. Let's check if this is correct. Okay, so here we are adding that, but if you already have that, then we are just changing the state. So the bool here will be changed. So that's fine. Let's compile that. Compile this. And let's also check if we still have the cheat in here. We do. Start this. Just here and call that. And now we can just go through this. And unlock everything. And though we have issues with our goblins here, that they spawned in the same spot, but we are never going that fast through research unlocks, so it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, now it shows us these correctly. Let's see. That looks correct. Okay, that is correct now. Good. did not spawn them. Because we have still 10 and 5, which we had at the start, so the spawning doesn't work. Okay, it worked for some of them, so that's not good. Yeah, no, that's not good. I need to fix that. No, let's double check. It says that we have 6 stones. And looking at the stones. Yeah, that's correct. It still gives, it still takes too much. So close that. So something's wrong there. So let's go and check those again. So first let's go in here and check this. So we are spawning resources with worship. We're getting our item ID here, resource type, and we are checking if we have enough of that. Let's also go in here, check magic worship, get magic cost by type, and that is the normal cost, not the unlock cost. So that should be fine. Let's see. Yeah, costs for wood and stone is 10 each. So why does it not work? I think it might be this here that it's getting confused by the cost that it actually needs to. Set there. So the first time we click on this, this is not unlocked, and we have enough worship points for that. So it unlocks this. And it sets the states here. Which is changing the text directly. The next time we click on that, it is unlocked. So it should go down here. Let's also change this here too. Change magic unlocks. Reference this directly. So then we are checking is this unlocked? And do we have enough worship to pay for that? If that is true, we are spawning the resource. I see where the issue is. Here we are also checking and removing stuff. So we shouldn't do that. So let's remove all this. Because we already tested, hey, did we have enough worship? Yes, we did. So we removed that worship, that amount, and then here we are spawning them. Okay. Now this should work a bit better. Ah, damn it. What was the command? Okay, let's unlock that. Okay, we still lost one goblin here. But okay, so let's just unlock these. So we are 10-5, 0 meat. Spawn 2 of those. Yeah, it's 12, 7, 2. Yeah. Okay, that works. So let's see. Another issue that we have is our AI having issues with depleted resources. And I was trying to figure out different ways to fix that, but it's still not 100% working. So let's go in here and have a look. Here we are trying to find the resource to pick from that. We're taking resetting a few things here. We are setting this to really big distance. And then we are going through this. We are taking our Goblin, casting to that from the control pawn. Check if this is a gathering hut. And then check our nearby resources from the gathering hut. And then go through for each loop for each of them, and if all this here is true, then we are updating our closest distance, and in the end we are getting the closest resource spot that they can find. Then once we are through the whole loop, all nearby resources, and this is valid, we are setting this to our blackboard and finish the execution. If this is not valid, so if the resources are all depleted, all the nearby resources that were in the list here are set to false, or at least the closest resource base here is set to false, because it's not overwritten by anything here. Then, and we are setting this here, so that every time we go in here, we are checking against that. So that one is set to none in that case, so it's not valid. And then we once give a feedback message that says no more resources at that specific building. And then we finish the execution. So let's see. If I go back here, I'm checking if the target actor is set. Only if the target actor is set, I want to go there and gather the resource. If we don't have resources here, then the target actor should not be set. Here we are also checking, hey, is our target actor set and is our deliver target set, so that we can deliver the resources there. If the target actor is not set and the delivered target is set, then we go back home, because here we are invalidating the target actor. So we are removing the target actor connection there, and then can go in here and go back home. Same case should be, we go in here, we try to do this doesn't work, try to do this doesn't work. We go in here and go home. That does not work properly, I noticed. Because for some reason it doesn't. It might be the issue that it doesn't like to want to do it in a sequence, so that parts of the sequence are blocked off. It has an issue with that, but that should not be the case. Another issue is that we send the message out here, and then, yeah, the problem is then they're just standing there and don't know what to do. And that's the issue. Or they return home, but they are not gonna check again if there are resources there after that. So I think it's some area that's not executing properly, but that should not be the case, because the only way this is not executing is if these casts here fail. Then it's not successfully executing this. Because here it set this to success in both cases. So that's really strange. So that's basically the issue that's still in the game, even though the game is done from everything that I wanted to add into it. So the only thing that we could do now is I could make a better graphic for this, for the research menu here, because these transition graphics here, these here, as you can see, they are definitely placeholder, and I need to remove those. And then I would do another build, upload that, and would be done with the project for the moment. So I also need to change the name here. There's some issue there. Oh yeah, it's the name here that doesn't have the empty space there. So I will take a short break, and then I'm jumping into some graphics program, try to figure out a way to do those lines as graphics, because I'm really bad at that stuff. And then include them in here, go through everything again, see if there are other issues, and then we might start to do something else. Let's see. But first I need to take a break. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So let's open up something here. I used Krita last time. I know Inkscape might be better, but I don't know how to work with it. So let's just open this. Even though I'm also not quite sure how to work with this program, but okay, so let's just open those graphics. As you can see, they're super high quality. So let's start with the straight one. Hello? Oh, that is the straight one. So the cross one is this, okay. Straight is straight down. Let's see. Okay, so it's this one. Yeah, okay. That removes this. Wait. Self alpha. No, that's not what I want here. Okay, this is what I want. I want to completely empty this. So now, let's see. Can I get some... Things I want to find the middle point of this graphic, so... And I have no idea how to do that. Don't have Photoshop or something like that installed where I knew that I could do something like that, but it's also ages since I use it, so not sure. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Okay. So it's this middle? Not sure. And it also doesn't work because I have the wrong color selected. That is not... Damn it. Let's do something else. Let's undo that. And let's Let's go in here. I think it's UI project. No, it's not this. This one. Frames customize. I think it's this. Let's take that one and export that out. Oh, that's TGA. That shouldn't be an issue. That's not the right folder for it. Let's see if we can open this here. I don't like that. Let's see. Image size. Scale image to new size. So these are under 10 by 15. So if I scale this to height of 15, and 55 here. Yeah, I saw that would happen. Damn it. No, let's not do that. Okay. Resize canvas. Let's double the canvas size. Anchor that right. And then we also want to remove that. Save that as PNG left. re-import that. Just have a look what we get as a result. Also doesn't look good. Okay, I need to do something else now. And it's also way too big now, so don't need that. We need it that big, so we can easily scale that down again. Scale image to new size. Okay, now it's 102 by 25. These are 110 by 15. Wait, why is that still here? Okay, let's just delete all this here. I'm doing this because there were some artifacts on it earlier, so I'm making sure they are gone. So, let's get that one. Let's see, that's the size. How's it doing that? And not right click to type 5. It still has artifacts on it. That should be better. Yeah, okay, that's better. So I need to do that with these as well. Wait, these. I should bulk. I've done them. Yeah, we still have some issues here, but it looks a bit better. But I'm not happy with it. I kind of want to have different colors on them and stuff like that, but I'm really bad at this stuff here, so and I could go to 1 pixel and then go here, but then I need to make sure that I yeah, I'm getting the proper brush setting here because the moment I'm not quite sure. Diameter, fine liner. Spacing. I mean, this looks like it doesn't have a fall off, but it does have. Which is a problem, which I don't want. Sure, maybe I need to do something else here. No. Undo that, whatever that was. Okay. let's do something else here. Oh wait, I also might need to remove this layer. This is a vector layer. Can I change that into another layer? As you can see, I'm not. I think I'm. I'm doing something different here, even though it's a bit strange. But let's go back to basics on this, because I'm not feeling that. Can I do that? Yeah, okay. Let's go back to simple paint, because paint can do stuff like that, hopefully. So let's first remove everything. I think paint cannot do transparency. That would be bad. So let's do this. Okay, let's do a new one. Damn it. Okay, here I have a problem with my damn picture. The size. So resize this pixel. Let's just do that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that looks to be in the middle there. That as well now. Okay. Then let's do this. Oh, damn it. Sorry. I'm really bad at 2D stuff. I'm not sure why, but it's just bane of my existence. No, not. Let's try something else here. Not that it would help in any way, but let's just jump in here and see if we can do some simple lines in this, but I kind of doubt it as well. No. Okay, so it doesn't change the canvas size. So I just want to have a simple cross. No. Okay, I have no idea how this program works. Sorry. This is... wait. No, I want to close that. And I opened it. Yeah, sorry about that. I need to figure that out somehow. I'm not sure what... My brain might also be doing strange stuff for me, so that I'm not able to figure this out in this instance. So let's just keep those there. I need to figure out how to use any 2D program. I mean, if it's 3D, I would create the cross and then render that. But that's also stupid to do for this. So Let's just leave it at that. Even though I could just do that. Jump in Blender, create some tubes, and render those. No, let's do something else. Let's see. I don't see anything that I can do here directly at the moment. So, what do you think? What could we do on this project? So, I haven't been streaming for 2 hours. Yeah, because I was late today because I had to do a few real life things. So let's see. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do something here. Because here we do have these goals. And they are not 100% correct. First thing is they don't tell us to place the town center. We have no idea what we are doing basically. So I kind of wanted to add in a tutorial. But then where would I put that? Could put it down here to add some tutorial text. But then we have the building menu down here. I could also change the building menu so that it will resize to the content. But then it might just change too much in size. But we can test that. Let's just go to the HUD. Go to that. It is already sizing to content. Let's make sure that these are sizing to content. Here we have the culprit. Yep, we have that size box there. And that changed that. So if we remove that, then this is only this big. Basically as big as it needs to be at the moment. So if I do food production, sizes to this. If I go for the advanced production, goes up to there. Yeah, this is the biggest it would be. Do I want this to be resizing like that? Because it would size to this and this looks really bad. Maybe I want to have a minimum size of this here, so let's change the minimum size to 600. And also change this here to 50. So if this is empty, this is still at what size? Yeah, so it still has this size minimum. No, this is bigger. So it's still resizing, which is not good. Need to figure out what that size is, but I think it's maybe 80. Let's see. No. 100. Yeah, 100 is okay. So now it's not resizing that much at the beginning, but as soon as we unlock more, then it will resize. And we have a bit of space here to add tutorial messages. And also, if the tutorial message is up, I can also hide this here if I want to. So, let's create a tutorial. Block here. Do want to have that as a separate widget. Okay, this one should be border. Let's just take copy this, paste it here. Change the anchor. Change position stuff there. This is 0.5. No, this is 1. This is 0.5. And let's remove all the stuff in here. Then let's add in a horizontal box. With an image and a text. Image I need to import. Is that? I think it's in here. Sketches. Yeah. Let's just take this as a placeholder for the moment. Let's also set this to UI. Okay, that looks interesting. So we can add some text in here. And that is our Goblin tutorial guy placeholder. Which, by the way, is also this one. So, then we want the text here to be something we can change from the outside, so we need this as a variable. And we want this here bound to the tutorial text. I also might want to add a background. No, I don't want a black background blur for that. This is just a pop-up at the bottom that should be there. We also need to be able to close that though. Otherwise I would need to track for specific events, then close it by hand. So let's add a button to that. So wrap this with a vertical box and then add a button. That's the proper style. And that will just remove this from the parent. We want these here exposed at spawn. So we can set that text from the outside. Nothing else should be done with that. It's just an info text. We might want to limit the size of this. Or we can just do the text wrap here. And let's do this at 1000. Check, this is in width So I want this to be smaller, so 500 maybe. So compile that. And then if we start the game. Oh wait, we need to do a few things here. So let's create a new folder. We need a data type in here, a structure. This is our tutorial. No, that's just no, it's not just a list of strings, it's slightly more. We have a boolean here and we have a string or a text in this case. So this is our is done, and this is our tutorial text. No, that's not. It's done. Let's call this was shown. Because I don't want to change that on the tutorial thingy. I just want to have this as a list or array on the controller. And every time a new tutorial pops up, the was shown for that will be set. And we can also set an ID here. So that we can have the ID and this as something that we save here. So we have that. From that we create a data table. Do this first. Let's change the order here. Just test these first, which means we need to load and save them and all that stuff, so we need to duplicate this. Put this in a different category. Then we also need to have variables for that. We need tutorial data array as our tutorial list. And then we also want to have a integer Boolean array here, which is our tutorial map, even though I want to change this in a moment. This is our tutorial data list, and the other one is the tutorial list. No, it's a dictionary, but it should be fine. Yeah, we have the IDs in there. And compile this. Well, we have those two. We are loading that in. That we are taking out tutorial data. Tutorial data, and then get that. Okay, we need to call that. So let's make sure that is working. So we have the list here. And then I also want to do the other stuff, so we don't need this here. Let's create a function. Check tutorial. Here we're going. That find tutorial ID, and then this is the what's shown. Even though then we can also remove this here if you have this in that list. It's just ID and data. Do we save this? Compile that. That's that. Then we want to get total text by ID. Let's add one as a break here. And then we are compiling this. That is equal to our own ID. That's true. We want to promote that variable. Local variable here. Set that and break. And here we want to return tutorial text. Then let's go here. Custom event. Show tutorial. Here we want to import ID. Let's create a widget here. Tutorial panel. And just add that to the viewport. Okay, and then we have that. And it doesn't work. Awesome. Why does that not work? That is strange. That is really strange. Why is this not opening? So, use goals is set to true. Initializing that. Okay, let's also move that. Here, so. Okay, we don't get it here. Shouldn't get that there. Should get it here, but it's not. Edit. Okay, let's do the debug thing here. Even though I don't think we can debug that. Yeah, I don't think we can debug the UI. Nope. Okay. Oh, not okay. Because it's not working as intended. Let's move that over here. Thank you for the follow. Hoofs. Thank you. And welcome. Okay, let's save all that. Okay, let's start this game again. Let's have a look. Why do we not get that pop-up down here? No. Just doesn't do anything. That is strange. Okay. So that part worked. So let's just go in here and check if we researched something. do research. And get our key here. Do a select. Oh wait, no, this is not research. I mean, we do need this for research as well, but it is for our goals. Update goals. Show goal item. Check if all goals are met. Increased here. Yeah, here we are doing the victory thing, which is not what I want to do there anymore, because that's kind of breaking the flow of the game. But then I also need to check so for specific goals I need to do this in a different way. So I think sorry, I think it's here on finish construction. Yeah, here we are setting specific goals, and if we have them at building stuff and we are updating the goals, but depending on the building name here, I also want to show the, can I do a select? Yes, I can. Good. And no, I can't use this as a wildcard, right? I can't also use that. Okay, so it doesn't work like that. So we need to do a switch, which also might not work. Oh, switch on string selection. Okay, that works. So we want to update the goals. Switch on string. And if our oh wait, I can only do case. Oh, okay, no, that's not good. If I can't rename them, this is useless. Okay. So we need to do this in a different way. Well, then we can just take this here. So if this is just name woodchopper, I think. Let's double check. buildings. Tree chopper cap. Then we want a branch here. And that if it is a tree chopper camp, I do want to call another show tutorial here. It's the ID of 1. And then I want to change this here. So this is ID of 2. This is ID of 1, and then here we have text. Okay, let's save that. And now let's see what the issue is. Let's do a construct event here. Do a print text. Tutorial text. It's Goblin green, and let's have this 5 seconds. Let's see if that's... If we get that at least. Yes, we get that, but we don't get the UI. So the construct event is called, but for some reason nothing else is shown. That is awesome. Yes, absolutely perfect. Why the hell is that happening? So if we replace that with child, then we have this. But then it doesn't... No, that's not what I want there. Okay, let's place this. Okay, now we get that message up there, but nothing's showing here. Okay. Then let's do this differently. Let's go here. And let's add that in here. Hello, how are you? What did you do today? So with that guy there, size, change. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I'm nearing the end of this project for this, so I'm not 100% sure what to do after that. So we will see. So that should be that. Yeah, for the stuff that I wanted to put in there, and there might be more that I can add at some point. I can rework it and make a full game out of it, but for the content that I wanted to create for this project, basically at the moment, that's all that's in there. Just adding in a few tutorial messages now to help players figure stuff out better. And then I'm making new build and upload it to it. The older build is available here. And I will update that with all the thing. I added magic menu, I added world map and all that stuff, but the whole game you can play through in about half an hour, so it's nothing that I would put on Steam or something like that. So it's not enough content for that. But it's enough content for a small game to just play around with a bit. Okay, so let's have this here. Compile that. Thank you. And then change the show tutorial. We want the get the hot reference here, and then we need to show the tutorial there. Hot, we need event. Oh, damn it. No. Add no event. But then we need to change something here, because we need to have the hot reference. Not hot reference. And wait, do we need the hot reference? No, not necessarily. No, we don't need that. but we need a okay, have fun. Yeah, we don't need the HUD reference here. Here, if we are clicking, we remove it from parent. We need to do something else here. Let's go to HUD here and then get our tutorial panel. Set the visibility to visible, and we also need to set tutorial text to something that we have here. And then here we are calling show tutorial message. Is our tutorial text. It's not showing up. Okay, there's some other issue with this, and I'm not sure what it is. So this tutorial panel, for some reason, will not show up properly. Set this to visible. Hello. I'm doing well, yeah. Doing good. I'm just finishing up fixing a few things, adding tutorial messages to a project I've been working on for a few months. Or 1 month last year and a few weekends this year, so a few Saturdays. So in total, bit more than 2 months. Okay, so it doesn't show up at all. It should be here, but it's not showing for some reason. Then let's not do this here at all. Just copy that. And remove this here. paste that. That is not the building menu, that is the it is a Settlers-like strategy game. Okay, this is something we need to change. This text here. This is a variable. Why is it not doing that? Ah, because I'm blind and it's already there. Super. Set text. Okay, so we have this. Setting the text there. And then the button. The button close. Setting the visibility to hidden, collapsed. For the tutorial message border. Okay, let's try that. Yes, okay. That works. Nice. So, place that here. Close that. Assign some workers. And they deliver resources to this. In this case, pieces of wood. You need 5 of them for the building to be done. And it is done, and now we get a new tutorial message here. Awesome. Okay, that works. Now they're picking the stones here. And delivering them here, and then we have our basic production finished. So assign some workers here. We have 3 pieces of wood here, and now we are getting stone delivered, and they're getting to work and create a tool for us. Yay! Okay, one more stone, or one more piece of wood. And then we should be able to do this. And this I want to change, because now you think, okay, it's done, and continue playing. You can do a lot more, but now it says build a hunter's hut, build a water gathering hole, and mushroom farm. But we don't have them, so I need to add tutorial message here that before we reach that state we should go into the research tree and research food production, advanced production, and all that stuff. Because now we have those buildings and can build them here. Here we have deer running around that we can hunt. The gathering hole over here. Wait, no, mushroom farm. Mushroom farm next to the mushrooms. And I think I might need to change this goal here, because assigning 20 workers at this stage might be a bit too much. Even though we can maximize the workers here. But 3 are mostly enough for this. Yeah, I might want to change this. Because in those buildings, only 1 worker is needed for each of them, so... If I'm maxing out the workers per building, then yes. But it's not really needed like that. Okay, they're hunting this guy here. Okay, so this might be the next one they're hunting. Hopefully, otherwise it's moving about really slowly. Please hunt this guy. Okay, yeah, they're doing that. Good. I think I told them to find the deer that is the most hurt to hunt next, so should be okay. Okay, let's assign a worker here. Okay, for some reason the stairs, the collision for this building is a bit bugged. They should walk up the stairs and then pick up stuff out of the water there. Yeah, now we have the advanced production stuff here. But I do want to change the way this works. So let's also add something to this. To the close button. Let's see, can we... get the visibility? Do a select here based on that. So if it is hidden or collapsed, make it visible now. If it's already visible, then let's keep it like that. Should be fine. This is to make sure that the that menu isn't showing, but here I want to hide it. So let's set the visibility to collapsed. So if we have the wait, not the magic menu. Where is the... up here. This should be collapsed, and that is our building menu. So they're not overlapping. Okay, let's place that, close. Ah, damn it. Okay, for some reason this guy is stuck there. Doesn't happen often, but sometimes it happens. Let's unassign you. Unassign you. Okay, now he can get there. Because this here was... Okay, this is gone and now it's back. Okay, good. That's just what I wanted there. So now I just need to make sure that these messages are popping up at the right time. So, so if we are building the tree chopper camp, we are getting that message. So we're getting it new branch here. If it is a tool check, I want another message. This time is the ID2. Then I need to make sure that this is here. So yeah, this is exactly where I want that. Good, then I need to change something in here. Undo research, no. Get goals. Yeah, here. So I'm increasing the tier and I'm showing that. So don't want this break in game basically here. So let's just remove that. So it's showing the victory menu. We can have that at the end of the game, but end of the game for this game is a bit, yeah, I mean, if we have completely unlocked the world map, I can create an end game scenario basically from that, but this should be okay. Let's check. So start with goals. Let's place that. Speed this up a bit. Close that. Okay, then we have this. Then unlock that. Unlock that. Then I have this stuff here. I just need to assign workers to this so that we're actually producing tools. Yeah, okay, now we have an issue here. Because we are basically waiting for the tools to be produced and the objectives are not changing. So they're not dynamic enough, so this stuff is done, it should be removed maybe. But it could also be just too much stuff because I know the game in and out. I mean, okay, tool production is a bit slow. Even on this speed. The thing is, I'm not quite sure if I assign the hunter's hut construction here now, if that's too early. No, it's not. Okay, so we can do that. Because this just flips the objectives here. Since we opened this once already, then we can also have a look here. Okay, what is this? Maybe tooltips, what these do? I'm not sure yet. Maybe. Also need to create better graphics for that stuff. But that issue we had before. Okay, so I need to add more tutorial steps here. And so this thing we don't need anymore, so we can remove it. Delete that, we don't need it. Because it's part of the hut. One thing I'm not 100% sure about is the fact if I want to have a kind of a stockpile or something like that that we can build. Or if I want to add the stockpile to the scout tower, and then spawn the imports at the scout tower. That could also be something to think about. Even though they are also just materializing from thin air, so it doesn't really matter where they are coming up, because they can still find them and use them. Even though at that stage we don't really need those. So that's kind of the issue at the moment, that there's nothing basically at the current end game. You don't need resources anymore, and research is done quite quickly, and then if you have completed the world map, then the game is done, basically. I need to think about something to add to that at some point, but at the moment I think it's all that's in the game. So, what to do? I mean, one thing is I could stop here for today and then do a bit of research. Research in that regard, that I'm sitting down with this 2D program and try to figure out to do the simplest UI elements. Because that would be a bit... I tried to do that early on stream and it did extremely backfire. It didn't work out. I made the most progress in Paint. I used Krita, I used what's it? Inkscape, but I don't know how to use both of these programs, so yeah. I tried to use stuff in Paint, but that also didn't give me the best results, so I might need to figure out 2D programs. And graphics I'm talking about are these down here. Simple cross section between research things, research buttons basically, so that you can, but in black it's not good because I want to be able to color it, so you can see, okay, that connection is opened now and I need to sit down and figure out how to paint those. Then we have this one for connection to the right, and the left one I used a different graphic, but it didn't look good. And then this is also really simple. It's just simple connection. But thing is, I'm really bad at 2D stuff, and I'm not using any programs for 2D stuff. So yeah, I can do stuff like this with a tablet and a pen. I created this myself. This is one of my emotes, and also I'm also using this as the tutorial guide basically. But if it's more organic, more realistic, or if it's something technical, I'm completely lost at the moment. So I need to look that stuff up and learn that basically. So if I have used these UI elements here for my stuff, but they don't have proper connectors between something that I can use as connections between different things. You know, like this one. This one I could use as a straight connection, but the problem is I need this as a cross section, and I would need to change all these, so they're not really helping. I know. So these are not quite helping the way I want them to. Well, maybe I could use those to work with. Not sure. So what are we doing now? I think I will just stop here for today and then do some offline work. I should be able to upload the latest version either later today or tomorrow. So check out the oops, what's that? Check out my itch.io page and then click on Goblin Settlers. I also need to update the icon for that because it's a token created by the creators of it's from a picture which I created a token from for role-playing, and the picture is copyrighted by Paizo, the creators of Pathfinder. So I need to do something, use something else for that. But I think I'll just take my Goblin icon here that I also use for the tutorial and put that in there. So it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. At some point I also wanted to do a bit of level design for this project and create different level scenarios, but it would still just be the same gameplay, so I'm not sure if it's needed. And then for next week, yeah, I'm not quite sure what we do next week. Maybe I'm jumping into... I wanted to do a bit of content creation in in the way that I'm doing modular building pieces for different projects. And one thing that I really wanted to look into is using trim sheets for texturing, and as in combination with that, I would do kind of a sci-fi hallway or something like that. Modular pieces for that, and then maybe throw that into Unreal Engine 5. Put it to put a few emissive lights on it and just run through that. Play around with that a bit. Yeah. Let's do that next week. But for today, I will stop and try to figure out that daunting 2D stuff and make some of the graphics I'm using a bit more pretty. So, see you next week, and again, thanks for the raid, Dan, and anybody who is still here from that raid. And let's see, maybe we can find someone we can raid and check out. So let's see, software and game development. Okay, yeah, there's Lana. Let's see if we have someone else with slightly less viewers. Let's see. Okay, here's someone using Unreal. Another person using Unreal. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Let's just have a look at those. Let's see. Let's do the end screen here. And I'm muting myself. So see you next time. Bye bye.